Hey guys, Anthony, 4x4 Diesel. Got another 1KD Hilux here that we're going to do injectors on, E-jar clean, that sort of thing. Yeah, we've got an assistance to help with E-jar cleaning, so we can do the E-jar cleaning if it's with the injectors, but not on its own. I don't think. You can ask me. What I want to point out, we're going to give it a bit of a clean up, but straight away I went, you know me, you know what I'm looking at, don't you? I'm going, oh no, what's going on here? What's all this mess? All these wires all over the joint. And then I look here, obviously it's got some sort of dual battery set up temporarily at times. And what they've done is, looks like they've moved the injector driver. That's what that unit there is, right? That thing there, that's your injector driver. Right, well it's facing around that way. Normally it's up here. I'm taking a guess. I mean, I don't think there's anything else, but the problem I see is, so, you know, put a battery tray in, just rip everything you need out of the way, but let's have a look at the problem it's causing, right? Let's just have a look. There's a number of problems with doing this. You can't just do this. We're going to clean it up and have another look at it, but I just want to point out, right, rip through there so far. Soon it'll be the wiring, it's in the wiring loom. On the back of the injector driver, where did I see? You probably can't see it at the moment, right in the bottom there. Rubbing on the bottom of the battery there as well, not good. And then you got the wire rubbing on the edge of the tray where it is at the moment, right? Just bang bang rubbing there like that, right? Not good, right? You know, I mean, lucky so far, lucky or unlucky depending which way you look at it. This is just one of those videos to say, warning, warning. I don't know whether the owner did this himself. If he did, well, he probably doesn't know better, and he will after watching this video. But more likely, possibly, it's been taken to a workshop and someone's done this, because this is how they work. I'll find out more and I'll let you know. If it was we probably won't name the workshop because we're nice like that. We're nice as long as you stop doing this. Just stop it. All this, you know, all these wires everywhere. Look, I really don't know, but nasty. Anyway, we've got to clean it up to do the injector, so we're going to do that and we'll have a bit more of a look at later on, maybe, eh? Beware! Okay guys, here we are, next injector job. Just wanted to show you a bit of a DIY scenario. I have spoken to the owner and we've got a bit of a DIY scenario going on here. So who can tell me where the problems are at? Like, okay, yeah, we haven't looked too far. We're not looking for trouble here. Just positive wires. These wires, guys, don't think that insulation's awesome and that's it. Get that corrugated. See why there's a corrugated split tubing on the other one? If it's good enough for that one, it's good enough for every wire. Okay, these red ones, they rub through. See, it's down there, anywhere, you know, twisted around. Could be pushing against the body down there as well. We've got a bit of a catastrophe here. Happens to be, look, just here it happens to be the black one there next to that exposed. I'm not worried about that exposed wire, it's just a negative, but it could just easily be this positive one rubbing there, and when it rubs through, you know what happens, you know what I mean? Anyway, there's a number of places like that. And then, as I said, see, it's probably a bit cleaner now, not a lot, you know what I mean? Cleaned up a little bit. It's been a bit stained over the years, but clean enough for the injector job. The rest will get cleaned as we go. You could probably see a bit of a difference to before, eh? As you can see, have a good look in there. I can't see. Can I see? Let's get the light right down under there though. Can we, you know, it's kind of not my job to check this, but if that was my car, I'd be concerned that, you know, I don't think damage is done to those wires permanently. We've got a bit more rub through over in that corner there maybe, yeah, see that? It's just luck that further damage hasn't been done. It's luck that this vehicle hasn't gone up in flames, right? It's good that the battery's out. We didn't take it out. This is how it came in. This is the injector driver, right? And that's just zip tied to some the vacuum line, whatever, right? So not the worst one, but not ideal. Is it secure? Yeah, I suppose it's not too bad, but see down the bottom there, I know I'm fiddling around a bit here, but this is one of those awkward things, but I'm going to try and show you what I can. Right, so at the bottom, see the injector driver rubbing on the edge of that battery tray. You're driving over your rough roads and whatever, rub, rub, rub. Is that damage? I don't know, not my job. So The clamp around the corner, we're going to get to that, but see the wires down the bottom here as well, right? Same thing, been rubbing, doesn't look like any permanent damage. We'll have to get an electrician to have a look at this. That's a bit of a private joke anyway. Who did this? But anyway, this clamp around here, there's a clamp on that wiring loom. Let me try and get the light in position, hang on. We're in the dark now, power's gone out. We have a blackout. No, just joking. Okay. Around here, see that clamp is like melted through. Something's melted through that clamp, right, that holds the wiring loom. Right, I don't know if that was meant to happen or what, but see that? Normally that clamps like that and it's open, right? So look, something needs to be done about this. This is what we would class as a who did this job, and it's a bit of an auto electrical catastrophe. All these wires need to be tidied up. You know, I want to find the end of the wires. I don't kind of quite trust it at all whatsoever. What do we got here? What's down there? Oh, okay, so that's an end of a wire there. It's cut. So the tray's just, oh yeah, the tray's just kind of sitting there. Oh, nothing really holding that, okay. And look, you got to buy proper trays, unfortunately. Okay, we're going to be nice. Nobody knows whose car this is or who did this. So I've got the end of a wire here. You know, is that going to come on when the CTEK starts charging? You know, these are the sorts of things I'm worried about. So I'm going to wrap it all up and put it in a bag. This is not part of the injector job. We're going to cut that zip tie, move the injector driver back here out the way so we can get access in here. I really just wanted to show you guys, if you're going to do your stuff yourself, please take the time to do it neatly, okay? And if you're going to take it to someone, make sure they know what they're doing and they're not going to do this. There's plenty of places that can do things neatly, and it's really important. It's all good to have a bit of luck, right? Let's look down here a bit. Let's go a bit further now that we're looking. Look at the winch there. Look at that winch controller, right? Mate, we're gonna have a fire here soon, or what? Like, you know, see that red wire's just sitting straight. You know, you can see the mark on the bull bar. It's rubbed through the paint. I can see silver where I'm pointing just there. You know, that needs to have, this needs to have the black corrugated tubing over it. I don't like it. I really don't like it at all. I just don't like it. Who else says that? I just don't like it. Now, you might think I'm having a whinge. Yeah, I'm having a whinge, but it's for your own good. See here, I like that. There's a little bit of extra insulation where the wires come, they're sort of jammed underneath here. Right, but I want to see that black corrugated tubing on any positive wire going anywhere on this vehicle from any aftermarket accessories, and please neat and tidy. Shorten everything off to the lengths it needs to be, insulate everything, secure everything, corrugated split tubing, heat shrink, whatever you need. Make sure everything's tight, because when you're driving down the road and you're not so close to home and you've got all yourself and your family and your expensive stuff in the car and smoke starts coming out somewhere, 1 kilo fire extinguisher probably isn't going to do the job. What does the job? Carry that. Just make sure it's right. Let's just prevent it, make sure it's not going to happen. Alright guys, thanks to Have a Whinge. Sorry about that. Thanks for listening. Trying to just point out that not really acceptable. Not acceptable. Not acceptable. Not acceptable. Whatever you want to call it. Alright guys, I'm out of here. Bada bing, bada boom. Catch ya.